Hello Mechwarriors, how is it going? Welcome to your daily dose of Mechwarrior Online. Today we are playing the Banshee because Single Heat Sinks got a buff. I was not entirely sure if that was a good idea. I mean, PGI implemented that because of the upcoming World Championship, because in the World Championship only stock mechs are allowed, and a lot of them have single heat sinks, and therefore they just raised the capacity and the heat dissipation of single heat sinks. And the Banshee has always been a nice mech for boating single heat sinks, and now it's even better. Now, what did we do? We take 24 heat sinks, put them into our mech, and we take a triple large laser, 5ER or triple ER large laser, and 5ER medium laser loadout, which is very hot by nature, but the Banshee can definitely take it. Our heat management is 1.31, and this is just amazing, guys. You will see that in the game. It is so cold and cool to play. Anyhow, so what did PGI do? The regular heat capacity was before 1.2. It is increased to 1.3 now. The heat dissipation rate is 0.13, which was 0.12 before, so we have around about 10% increase of that. Our double heat sinks are at 1.5 and 0.15. So as you can see, they are very close together now in terms of heat capacity and dissipation rate. And of course, the double heat sinks have the problem, I'm going to show you real quick, of occupying 3 slots. That means if you just have a lot of tonnage to work with and you have basically unlimited slots, then boating single heat sinks is actually now a thing. You can do that reliably, and this will open up a lot of a whole universe of new builds, and I'm looking forward to play around with that. So again, double heat sinks 1.5 capacity. This is as much double heat sinks as I could get in here, so I'm not even going for any structure or armor upgrades, so that I have the maximum amounts of slots to use, and this is the maximum I could get. It's only 12 additional double heat sinks. Of course, we have a higher rated engine here, so we go faster, but still, we don't have enough slots to bring in more heat sinks to make the mech cold, and that's the main thing about the build here. So let's go back to our... actually, I can just reset the mech. Let's go back to our single heat sink build. As you can see, we have the double amount of it. Do the math. Now, the skill build looks like this. We have the classic laser vomit. We are going for the heat dissipation. Oh no, the heat gen nodes here. We have the laser duration and of course a bit of range, a bit of cooldown, just nothing crazy. These 3 nodes here are more or less optional because you fire fast already, or relatively fast for the amount of heat management you have. So you can take them or you could leave them and get more defensive options if you want. Speaking of defensive options, we have the survivability tree tilted to the right side where we have more structure, because I want to be able to overheat a bit, using my structure as additional heat sinks, tapping into my own health and dealing more damage. That's why I went for skeletal density more than armor. No mobility, but we have, of course, operations. Our cool run is going in like crazy with that here. So cool run, of course, helps out with our heat dissipation, and we have an overall very high heat dissipation here. Now, our sensors are, you know, the radar deprivation and the seismic sensor is not necessarily needed, but it's a nice to have, since this is more or less a peeking build. So being behind cover, then getting out to shoot, and then popping back and breaking line of sight, and therefore logs is a nice thing to have. But again, it's only a nice thing to have. If you want, put it into your armor, into your survivability tree, and live longer. And then we have, of course, the double cool shot. That's it for the build. I wish you all a lot of fun in the 2 games that are coming. And if you have that, as always, don't forget to leave a rating or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And now it's time to hit the battlefield. Alright, first game of the day. We are playing Conquest on the Rubelit Oasis, and I am not even afraid of the heat here. So let's check the heat. Yeah, it's 43, 53 actually, 53. But at the same time, look at the heat dissipation for an energy build. On this map, it is just great. We gotta manage it though. So what we do here is we go peeking. Also, I can drive my mech without using my hands. Alrighty. So what we want to do is we want to go over to the Fox 4 high ground, because we have 3 ER large lasers. We can use them for early engagements, and I think we gonna strip some armor of the enemies before we go into a better situation where we can just constantly peek in and out, and also, very important, show ourselves, show our Banshee, because we are an assault mech, and as such we should help out our team with our armor and not only with our firepower. Very important. Now, As I was saying, Fox 4 high ground is good ground, and that enables us to shoot down to Theta. This enables us to shoot over to, ooh, what's that, Delta 6, Echo 6, behind that. And this is just where I want to be. So let's see if we can do that. We have some friendlies going down below. Oh, this is unfortunate. This is actually what I was not going for, I was not hoping for. But okay, let's see what we can do. So Urban Mech retreating already. Okay, this is not a good sign in terms of, you know, team cohesion. I don't know if he saw something, but guys, this is very important. When speaking about battlefield awareness, take everything, every single detail, and try to anticipate or assume what's the cause for that. Okay, that's bad. That's everybody. So I don't want to get hit by everybody. I can get hit by one, like doing kind of good trades against a single target, but against everybody? Okay. Just shooting the large lasers here because they are too far away for my mediums. Also, again, my teammates are kind of using the low ground as cover, and I am more or less the only mech up here. So what I'm doing is I do not push forward again because this guy expected me to do that. Instead, I'm pushing, not pulling back again, I'm pushing forward on purpose because that guy thought I was pulling back again because I did it twice already. And now I'm falling down to regroup with the team. Also, we are perfect. We are perfect here for intercepting the enemy Wolverine, which didn't happen. Alrighty. So, time for my teammates to come in. We got 2 kills already, which is huge. It's so great. I'm gonna engage the guy at Theta. Okay. Guys, we need more mechs here. Also, artillery. Okay, so the Griffin will be pushed back by the King Crab. We're gonna wait here for a second, actually. Let's try to aim for the side torso. The rotaries are jammed. Ah, damn it. Wasn't enough. So we drop artillery on this edge. Oh, it's done already again. This is not good. So if they decide to push us in return, we will have a problem. So Marauder on the right side, of course, because that's where the gun is sitting. King Crab. Now I want to stay on the Marauder if possible. Okay. No Marauder here, but we have an Orion. And here's the Annihilator, which we saw earlier. So we just destroy the side torso, use our massive shield arms as our defensive option, and then we go for the second side. It did not work, but I think we intimidated him enough and we got the kill. Our team got the kill. The Griffin is crit on the side, which we should just take. Destroy the Griffin, please. It's super crit left side. Will he be pushed back? I don't know. So instead, I'm gonna go ahead and push slightly forward to the right. Griffin is down. Push forward to Theta, guys. Let's go. Okay, so this is the moment when we do the counter push, because they are behind like crazy. It's an LRM-40 ER medium laser King Crab. That's nothing to be afraid of. Absolutely not. I'm afraid of what's over here. I'm afraid of the Marauder again. And again, if you... Oh, great. That's great. Okay, we got some damage in again, using the massive arms as shields. Guys, let's push Theta. Don't turn around now. Let's push Theta. We are on a good way to kill them right now. The King Crab needs to go. He's at 100%, 99. Barry, can you push a bit? That would be great. I'm at 66 and my center torso is open. This is the weak point of the Banshee, by the way. The center torso. It's so massive in terms of hitbox. So if you see a Banshee, go for the center mass. Okay, I got a bit to the Jenner there. And I really struggle getting up high here. Okay, that's a kill. We're gonna use the cool shot. And we go for the guys in the outskirts there. Another kill there, 9 and 2. Here's the Jenner. And this is exactly what I wanted to provoke earlier. So, getting the kills here. Delta Marauder. And then we need to cap, guys. So, yeah, that worked out pretty fine. And the heat is so manageable even on that hot map. It's a defensive artillery strike. I'm gonna dodge it.
You only have an urban mech as a light mech.
I don't want to get any additional damage here, and I think the Marauder will be down before I... Actually... No, okay, it will be. I couldn't get an angle on him. My pitch angle was just too low. Now, what to do? They still have an urban mech, and as a result, we should try to find him and try to kill him. So the most important thing here in this scenario is, guys, if you have a capture point, just stay there. Just camp it. Because they are so ahead. We need to defend them. So if that's still an Urbi... Oh, down there, probably. Most likely. I don't know. But in that scenario where they have so high of an advantage already, You really need to stay on the capture points to defend them. And yeah, it is the Irby down there. No, it's something bigger. It's an Arctic Wolf. Coming for the Arctic Wolf. It's our Urban Mech against their Arctic Wolf. Our Urban Mech is down. Arctic Wolf here in what's that? Gold 5. Gold 5 Arctic Wolf. He's running streaks. Where will he go to? Left side. Most likely. Yeah, he's going to the left. I really like this target spotted tool. That's very handy. Okay, let's find an angle on him. And then of course we make sure that we get Epsilon. He's too fast for us. He will get the high ground in Gulf 6 again. Hey dude. What do you think about the Banshee? Will you engage a Banshee or not? He's probably in Gulf 6 by now. Trying to get the high ground. Then Gulf 7 maybe. Yeah, we lost completely track of him. And again, I have to. And therefore I will capture Epsilon. Because we are so far behind in terms of caps. And I'm the closest mech here. Let's go for it. Alright. But again, as you can see, again, this is 53%, 54 on Rupelid Oasis, which is a very hot map. And it dissipates like crazy again. I'm very much looking forward to see the end score. I think we did somewhat well here. So, didn't even use my artillery strike because it was on cooldown all the time. Now, let's get that. As soon as we have it, we should be fine.
Oh, no. He's on my position.
He's at Sigma, guys. At Sigma.
Sorry.
Let's spot him. And we got Epsilon. So the timer for the enemy won't tick anymore. What we need to make sure now is that we keep this guy busy. So if he takes let me go to the map here. So if he takes Sigma, or if he tries to take Sigma and you shoot the guy, shooting a guy trying to capture something will make the capture stop. So the least thing that our buddy can do here is just constantly shoot him, although he tries to capture Sigma. Even if he just stands in there and tries to absorb the damage, the capture will just stop. And I mean, we have all the capture points in the world here. Nice. And we also got a kill now. Alrighty. So, we got 2 killing blows, 7 assists. We got 2 kill most damage dealt with 640 damage with 6 components destroyed. That's the first round, everybody. I think it was actually top damage. It was, nice. And we are going over to the next one and see how this will go down. Alright, second game of the day. We are playing Domination on the Frozen City, and this is gonna be good. We will have ridiculous amount of heat dissipation. We go down, or we go up to 47, but do you see that? How fast our heat dissipates again? We can alpha strike like crazy here. Also, please don't block me, Mr. Atlas. No. I want to shoot this wolfhound. Let me go in. Oh god. Yeah, best shot ever. I mean, I had the range there, I had the angle, but I couldn't get in my aim. Okay, so there's a guy. We shoot him. I don't care about, you know, just dealing half damage here, or just not being on point properly, because I have unlimited, and I repeat, unlimited heat dissipation. This is great. This is so good. Now, what do? We shoot this guy a bunch. Okay, I didn't hit. Don't care. It's okay. So we go for the archer now. Hello, archer. I try to hit the center torso as much as possible. Okay. Let's not provoke that. Oh, we hit the side. Okay, I'll take it. Let's push Echo 7, guys. Let's keep it up. And high ground, and the assassin, and maybe we can actually get the kill here. No, not quite. There's the cool shot. And we got a kill. Nice. It had to be done, guys. It had to be done. Therefore, I don't regret anything. Okay, so we are mildly damaged internally here. But that's because I'm greedy. Right, we got... oh my god. We got 4 kills already, guys. There was no way around it. We had to do it. Okay, shooting the large lasers here. Because of better damage in general. Okay. If I only shoot my large lasers, I'm heat neutral. Nah, not really. A bit. But not really. I want to make this guy uncomfortable there. Holy crap, my team is murdering them. Oh, there's an Annihilator. Hello, Mr. Annihilator. What about if I shoot you? Try to hit center as much as possible again. I'm gonna be punished for it again. Okay, maybe I was a bit too cocky, but still. It's good. It's good. 90 something. Okay. Shoot this. Let's shoot this again. Actually, I should have taken a look at which weapon is more heat efficient. compared to the damage that we put out. Okay, this is a dead guy. Holy moly. Shoot this guy a bunch more. I really like that we have the options here. The long range options. That's so cool. I can not really constantly shoot, but I feel like I could. It's just a feeling that I have. It's not really a thing, but it is a feeling that I could shoot all the time here. Coming up again? No, not really. Okay, my team is completely pushing in. Holy moly. So after the Wolfhound we have 2 enemies on the battlefield and I wonder where they are. Obviously not in a circle since our... Now they are in a circle. Okay, the timer is not ticking anymore. Or did one of our guys get shot? Because the thing that I said last time, that when you get shot you stop capturing, applies to the domination circle as well. So they should be here in the outskirts somewhere. Yep. What a crazy game. So, let's see. Oh, there's a guy. It's a very late Atlas. A very late Atlas. Sorry, buddy. Gonna take his side torso off. That's okay for you. It's alright. And now, this linebacker here. Okay, the linebacker and then the Wolfhound. Okay, I'm gonna cool down. 47% is what we need for an Alpha Strike. Take that, man. Take that. You're gonna do it again? I mean, you're the last. Ah, crap. Okay, so I should have seen it coming. Zap and zap. Just riding the heat scale. Like a boss. Okay, let's go for it. I don't care anymore. I want to kill. So it was the last enemy. I could just stretch the limits even further. That was crazy considering that I was firing what's that? 5 ear medium lasers and 3 ear large lasers. That was so crazy. The DPS on that map. I love it. So, does the single heatsink upgrade benefit the game? I would say yes, because it enables more builds, more build diversity, and that's a good thing to have. So the Banshee is an absolute monster now. Anyhow, we got 1 killing blow, we got 9 assists, we got 1 kill most damage dealt, 867 damage done with 7 components destroyed. And that was your daily dose, everybody. That was the Banshee with single heat sinks. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, don't forget to leave a rating or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to support me doing what I'm doing here, then go down to the description. There is a link to my Patreon page, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Goodbye.